wheeling in like a ton of these updates. Okay. Okay. There we go. We'll talk like that. I'm gonna turn the music down to about there. Okay, so I think right now what's happening is I have a stream mix. I don't have a non-stream mix. So we'll need to fix that. But either way, that should be okay for right now. That up. I need to go over the chat. We're a little early. We're like an hour early. The first time I've ever been early to anything in my entire life. But it's because I wanted to start playing. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing roll aim with pedals. I started this yesterday after training with Sony, and I've been doing a pretty aggressive training regimen with it. That is both more and less demanding than you would think, right? But basically, I've been doing 1 or 2 rounds of Pirate Swarm for about 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes me, every 2 to 4 hours. So I would like to just play through one long session and get a lot of effort in, a lot of time in. That's not going to work, so we're gonna have to play on Dying Star. Oh, is that a different one? That bug's annoying. Hey, all right. And let's go to Linux track here and
warning.
all right.
Shit, we lost one of our own. Can't lose anyone else. You gotta help me.
Man, yep. First time through is always a little rough. The chair's sinking.
Can't lose anyone else. Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
A lot of love the audio bugs.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, C-Dog. How's it going, my man?
Help!
Yep, I'm finally taking off the band-aid and we're going over to pedal roll. That was basically the result of my training with Sony.
Help!
Was that basically my rolls were just super holding me back, and there wasn't a whole lot that we could do over that as long as I was being stubborn about roll on twist. So I've been working on it since yesterday. Still probably not ready for PvP.
Bastards!
But yeah, so I'm starting off the stream with some Pirate Swarm. We're not going to do this all stream, we're just doing this to start. This has been part of my training regime for it. I love an early cow stream. Yeah, I'm never early. I'm late as a personality trait, so this is a rare treat. But I'm not going to be doing very well right now, guys. We are on day 2 of swapping to roll aim. Sorry, not roll aim. Roll on pedals. And my roll itself is fine, but my tight control on my throttle is a lot lower, so I'm struggling to keep guys close. We will be playing in the PU. You probably will not be doing Arena Commander today.
Choke on that!
Go.
We lost one.
Thank you. How's everyone doing? But yeah, so basically, I did some Googling and it's like, oh yeah, so 3 weeks to get swapped over out of muscle memory. It's like, ugh. 3 weeks of bad Cala performance. Don't even know what I'm gonna do in the game. But I've been trying to be pretty rigid on how I've been practicing it. I've been training for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then breaking for about 2 to 4 hours, which, according to Google, is a good way of helping to break through your old muscle memory and train new brain pathways. We won't do it today. Today we're doing a full, 3 to 4 hour stream, but I won't be doing flying the whole time. You might do some missions. Oh God, Cal doing missions? What the heck? I need to make some money, and I also think I need to link up with Sil, because he mines stuff for me, and we're about to lose it on the in the past, so we got to get that resolved. I don't have the money to pay him for it though, so we need to get money. So if anyone knows a good way of making money in 4.9, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be doing gillies. But I have roughly half of what I probably should pay him for one of 3 things he mined for me. So I need a couple million. That's what I need. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Good to see you again, C-Dog. I do think this transition to roll aim is probably going to delay a lot of my
I need help!
my PvP training until I get it more nailed in here. All I did was bounties and guildies, so I made all my millions. But boring, but pays well. So boring, though. Yeah. Missions in general are boring. That's why I like the sandbox.
Friendly ship down. Right. Got me.
Yeah, I'm doing okay with it, but I'm still. It's usually when like I'm doing a quick like swap of direction, I'm still rolling instead of using my twist here. And I'm definitely doing too much throttle, like this right there, right? Like before, I'd have no problem rotating this guy and staying under his belly, right? And this is what I'm struggling with now that I'm not on pedals for throttle. And I can get here, but staying here is hard for me right now. And my roll still is not very precise. Well, at least I can do the basic flying. To help out our green boy up here. These enemies to the bad experience. I just think PvE in general is kind of a bad experience. Am I crazy? Like, they just don't fly right. If they flew like they were actual pilots trying to fly with the flight model and with what you can do in it, it would feel a lot better. But like this, why is he flying in a straight line doing this the slowest possible turn when he was being shot by me? Why is he not nosing onto me, right? Like, I just think the AI, I mean, obviously it's designed around a newer player, but why don't we have a higher skilled tier of AI that won't just give you pancake constantly, right? Or won't just turn off mid-fight and change directions, or actually try to kill you.
Shit, we lost one.
Like, I'm okay with this AI being for entry-level missions, but like, one thing Yogi said one time, it was on a Space Tomato podcast, he was talking with Avenger 1 before Avenger had his break from the game. He was like, "Oh yeah, we can make AI that are so good and fly so perfectly you can never beat them." It's like, I want to see that AI. I want to see that used somewhere, right? Like, put that on the UE Navy ships, right? Maybe don't make them literally invincible, but make them so fucking cracked that unless you're a, you know, Shadow Moses tier pilot or something, you know, you can't get in there and scrap with them. Obviously, the servers can't handle that. I know that's like internal build stuff, but like, I don't know. I just. But I will say the fact that I can just talk and yap and still fight is a good sign that I'm getting there on this new control scheme. Oh, yeah. Definitely the servers do need to be fixed, and there are issues with that there. Nobody's arguing that. I just the core decision making of the AI is either broken by these things where they think you are, or they lose where you are, right? But like, I don't know. Even TSGs was kind of mind-numbingly easy, except for the like the trench run, right? And like that was supposed to be like a high-level raid. I really wish they would just give us a bit more challenge.
En route.
They can really have insane aim, but positional flight may be too fast for smaller ships. What's new besides your ESP? Oh, dude, it's my instead of I would have roll be on twist. Now I have throttle on twist, and my roll's on pedals, and it is a huge mindfuck for me. But like I said, I've been really working. My ESP is actually even lower now. So originally I was at 1:1 ESP, which was way too high. Then after training with the Pi, I went to 1 to 2.4, or 0.24, I should say. And now I'm at 1.05 after training with Sony. But yeah, my roll is now handled by pedals, and my throttle is by twist.
Damn it, we lost one of ours.
Yeah. And like, see, dog, I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. Like, it might be a technical impossibility with the current way that Star Citizen servers work, and that's totally fair and valid. It's just like the decision making I see the AI do, I find really unsatisfying. Unsatisfying. And the difficulty mostly seems to be in numbers and in how long it takes to kill things, right?
Contact. Elite units en route.
Like, I'd be okay for the UE Navy pilots who have a very cheaty AI that could literally read your inputs in real time and react to that. Because, like, Eve has invincible security ships, right? And I don't think CIG should or would do that. But if we want security to be an issue, let's fucking... Alright, yeah. Oh, we got rammed. We got rammed. Yeah. I'm not trying to be difficult, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, this is a want, not like a nuanced engineering suggestion, because of course I don't know what they're working with, right? And yeah. Well, guys, we took a death in Pirate Swarm. We're no longer officially a good pilot. Rip. Cal is noob again. I wonder if you could beat me now, Ares. While I'm all backwards in my head. God, the audio bug's annoying when I have the music lower. How's the audio, by the way, guys? We're having some audio issues last stream. Is the game too loud, too quiet? Am I too loud, too quiet? Music. Ooh, let's not crash, Eric. Come on. Once again, right there, like in the tight situation, my brain short-circuited, and instead of backing off, I flew into him and rolled, right?
Protect me!
This is a board for me. I tried hopping in AC at the work last night, he kept crashing. Weird. I was getting some crashing from all the updates they were doing, and then I just resorted my PC, updated the cache, and I was good again. I think after this is where I usually stop with Pirate Swarm, because we get to the Hammerhead and you just can't clear it with a ship, and I don't want to switch ships or do stuff. Like, I don't know, you can break the AI like this, and you can get them to just be in this super calm loop as you kill them. Like, only now is he trying to roll to get his gunners a position on me, right? I don't know, I feel like their AI just stops sometimes. And is that desync? Is that server side? Is it their logic because they're trying to make sure that the average pilot can kill them? I don't know.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping Syl drops by. Yep, so now it's the Hammerhead, so we have to give up. And so this is what I've been doing ever since the training yesterday. I've been doing that, then getting off for 2 to 4 hours, and then doing it again. Just that exact setup to try and sort of plasticize my brain, get it rewired. We can't do that for stream, but now we're going to hop into PU. Yes, Big Sponge, we have roll-on pedals right now. Let me go up and see what I missed. Versus your long-term grad, yeah. What's the meta now? I've been gone for a sec, unknown pilot. The meta is on size 4 is C788, so the Talon's really good right now. The Hornets are decent. Guardian Mechs, all those with C788 cannons right now for this patch are really good. It's about to be nerfed next patch, of course it is. Size 1 to 3 ballistics just had their damage cut in half, at least all of the popular ones. So for ballistics, you either are now seeing sword cannons or tarantulas pop up, or you're seeing M cannons. NDBs and attritions have some mild usage. The CF repeaters are fully dead. And if that's surprising to you, then you've been gone for a little longer. They did a big velocity rework, and CFs lost their fastest velocity, and so now they're as fast as attritions, which also got made faster, so they aren't like 900 meters per second, but they're like 1480 for size 3, and they're the same, but now attritions do more damage, so people go that route, right? I apologize that it took me probably 10 minutes to get to your question. You aren't here still, but I was focusing. Yeah, no, this patch is going to be kind of a nothing burger for me. Aside from reviewing the Stingray, which I kind of already have my opinion on, I just didn't get a chance to get a fight with it with a skilled light fighter, and maybe now I won't because of this whole training, but yeah. So we're in Pyro. What do we even do to make money in Pyro?
Hi. Thanks for coming in. Sure thing.
Okay. We could do hauling, but that's not really my that's not really my shtick. It would make us money though. Maybe we'll go back to Stanton, and we'll start doing gillies, I guess. We'll take the fast way.
Frosty Hydrofrost from Hilton Hilton.
Yeah, we could have done ironclad hauling, but I don't know.
Feel better? Save more.
Yeah, hard to do reliable with gillies. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, Villain, good to see you. I do hope Syl does hop on tonight, and then we can hopefully do that trick. Because I think probably tomorrow or the next day we're seeing the patch. It's definitely coming soon. How have you been, Vil? I apologize I haven't gotten to your ticket when you wanted to talk. Wow. So right now, I tried going down to 1440p, and that looks so bad. I was doing it for frame rate because frame rate really does matter, but I'm on a 4K screen and I don't think it scales quite right. Yeah, that just looks bad. There's an ironclad coming in. I think that's a regular ironclad. I think that's that default paint.
Attention all.
All right, we're going back to 4K. Goodbye, audio. Holy crap. I want to turn the game down while it's sketching out. Yeah, I hope that gets fixed soon. Yeah, 2 bins for bugs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, we should definitely do it soon. I'm gonna mute the game until it comes back because that's really annoying. How's the pedal roll going, Aandix? Well, it's I've been really militant in my training schedule for it, and I got farther than I got last time. You know, we tried it when I first got these pedals, and I gave it like 2 hours and I gave it back, right? But training with Sony, he was pretty clear, like, hey, listen, dude, if you actually want to improve, you kind of need to accept that the way you've been doing it is not ideal, and people can do it. It's not that it's impossible, but it looks like you aren't doing it. It's like, okay, wow, fair. You know, so I just committed to the swap, and I've been doing 30 minutes to 40 minutes of Pirate Swarm every 2 to 4 hours, and I'm taking a break intentionally to try and let my brain kind of replasticize with the new stuff, and it's worked. We're not doing that today because I have a stream today, but we probably won't be PvPing for a bit. It's definitely, I'm still in that stage where, like, I can fly the ship, I can even fight generally, but in that oh shit moment, like say I'm about to crash or I'm about to, like, I'm trying to stay close with somebody and stuff, my old muscle memory still takes over. So, like, for example, I'll be sitting there and I'll be trying to stay on somebody and he'll come at me, and instead of twisting back now to back up to stay on his slot, I'll slam my left leg forward, which rolls me to the right, and then I crash into him and die. It's just different mindset, and of course, because I'm doing different things, it even feels more tiring to fly right now, even though I was doing probably a similar amount of work on my old setup. It's a different thing. Yeah. I'm coming for you, AMX. You motivated me to really work with the trainers to get better. I'm like, man, dude, that guy is growing so fast. I want to grow with him. All right, let's see if we have sound. We have sound. No, I would have gone to yesterday's training with Journey John. I saw you were signing up for it. I even went to go sign up for it. And like, wait, hold up, I'm not there yet right now. Like, I'm not where I can PvP right now. The grind never ends, right? All right. Really quick here, I'm going to go and get a drink because my throat's getting dry here. So I'll be right back, and then we'll get on and we'll start knocking out these gillies. We'll probably just do probably 6 and down, like 4, 5, 6 over and over again. I don't think it's worth it going up to 7. Definitely not 8 solo. But we'll walk our arrow here with the Foundation livery. Really happy with this livery. So I'll be right back. All right. There we go. First time actually flying in verse like this. All right, and away we go. Immediately. Definitely. Definitely still weird. All right, mission 1.
Now that you're in position, we can start the lesson. Stand by. Got hostiles heading to your position. Prepare to engage.
Been with Badger last time. Yeah, Badger was great. He's gotten a lot better too. Sad to see that a lot of the really good players are more going to the private lobbies though. That's what he was doing. He was doing that for the fight or fight. I mean, he was doing a lot of private lobby stuff, he had said. I thought he had quit because I didn't see him around so much. Yeah, Badger's awesome. Nothing but respect for Badger. Yeah. Well, if the AI is turned off, we'll take advantage of it, but another reason why, missions suck. Hey, he woke up! Will he shoot me? Not gonna get a chance soon. Alright, well, we've killed one turret. Let's kill the other. So, riveting gameplay, guys. This is the experience that Chris Roberts wants you to have. There he is. All right. All right, let me get front shields back. There we go. There it is. Now we just have a super long time to kill. I guess this is why you buy the missiles, huh? Though we don't have any missiles on this loadout because of the freaking bugs. There it is.
Another lesson in the books. Hopefully you can feel yourself improving, because I'm definitely seeing it on my side. I recommend a bit of downtime, and then we can get back at it. Rest up, and I'll see you soon.
Hey Sky, good to see you. I can't put walls on pedals because you won't have pedals, right? Yeah. No, I get it, man. I love quantum mode. I guess we're just gonna fly in there. Gotcha, yeah. No, so that's a little more important than doing well in a video game. How's it going, Sky? Good to see you again. Oh yeah, dude. It's awesome that you got to go and hang time with them. Any time with these higher end pilots and those things is incredibly valuable. Oh, brother, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm just a little further along. I'm a little bit further down the river, but I'm also, you know, trying to get with these higher end groups and get some of that knowledge transfer. Trust me, I mean, I beat Badger once, months ago. And I fought him many, many times. I'm sure right now I couldn't beat him. He's another person that's had a lot of awesome growth. Especially right now that I'm basically relearning how to fly. It's not quite the same, I still have all of my knowledge checks, right?
We're in the right place. Stand by while I deploy your targets.
Woohoo, hello debris. Jesus Christ. He almost fucking nailed that.
Contact. Ready up.
You see, like, this is where my throttle control is a little bit weak. I can't just stay right under him like I usually do, right? My brain's just not here yet. I'll get there though. This is why we're training. Of course, he's not even really flying, so I was also just doing too much. Dude, these AI are fucking terrible. I might go move cargo because it might actually be more enjoyable than this. Like, at least the Pirates Swarm AI were reactive.
I got more coming your way.
Absolutely, though. I'm probably going to hold off on more training sessions with people until at least a week of this new control scheme. But I would not say no. The Firebird first. like this AI just flying away from me in straight lines and then changes directions in straight lines and stuff. I don't know, it doesn't feel like a fight. It really doesn't. I know this is Gilly's flight school, so maybe they're, you know, trying to... Like, why would he just give me belly? Why would he turn his gunner away from me, right?
That's it. Lesson complete.
I think the freelancer crashed.
I'll see you soon when you're ready to keep training.
Oh no, yeah, we were talking about how like PvE is really unenjoyable just because of how the AI fly earlier, and I was bringing it up again. Still, it's good to see you. Actually, I was really hoping you would drop it on the stream. I need to get you. We needed to do the trade and do the craft before the patch. The patch will probably still wipe minables. I know that they aren't wiping right now in 4.10, but I don't think that's going to last. I think that'll be like. Oh, I don't think that'll be from 4.9 to 4.10. I think it'll be from 4.10 onwards. So, I am right now trying to earn money, and also train to get used to my new control setup. I'm trying to get money to pay you. I have like probably an eighth of what I actually should be paying you for this stuff, but we might be able to work on a bit of a credit system. I'll pay you everything I have now, and then worth to get you more. It would give me something to do in the game, honestly.
Looks like you got inbound. Weapons free.
Yeah, right now we're working on adapting to roll-on pedals. Yeah, I've been training for 2 days on this now, so I am farther along than last time I tried it. But still not able to really PvP with it right now. And the AI aren't turned on, so this is really not valuable training. Doing it in the frickin' Pirate Storm is way better. But this is how you get money.
All right then. That wraps up this lesson. Fantastic. Seems like you're developing aptitude for combat. Hopefully the next lesson will help you grow even more.
Let's see. I mean, we could do the bounty missions. I don't know if they're actually better money per, because my bounty level is very low. I haven't grinded it up. Bounties used to be my shit. Oh, no, see, and this is one reason, because they have fucking FPS bounties now. I don't want that shit. So yeah. Like, I guess it would be this guy for the preliminary one for this.
Can't hear. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there. Guild don't like it when hunters drop them down. Hey, scored right. Not with the others.
The chat. Wicklow forced me to do some stuff for favors. When he's training the FCC, let me know, bro. That would be fun. Though I think pretty soon I'm going to be switching a lot of my efforts to learning War Dog's flight. Polaris is infinitely better than Carrick, and the Polaris is so broken piece of shit. Yeah. I don't know, part of me wanted to try out the Carrack again. It was the first big ship I ever owned, so I have some nostalgia for it. And the Basher does fit in its snub bay, but yeah, it's hard to justify that when I have a Polaris, right? Oh yeah. No, I love War Dogs. Whoa! What the fuck happened there? What? That was weird. I like barely touched the pedals and it gave me a whole flip around. This is a ground bounty. Why are bounties on the ground? I miss the old pure space. Alright. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 landing. Well, I'm not doing anything too fancy while I'm still learning. Oh, we only have one magazine? I should have had an entire pocket full of them. I guess. Oh, I used it in the breach when I was playing with Dead Awake. That's right. Such riveting gameplay. What the fuck is this stuff? This looks like that like slag plastic you see at manufacturing stuff. Alright, we're back in the ship. Let's get some altitude and let's figure out what we're doing next. Okay, very rude. Jesus. Once again, I'm getting very weird flight behavior. Jesus Christ. Is that the ground AA from the site you were just at? I think we lost something. Yeah. Come on. Well, duct tape will do. Man, this is an Anvil ship, not a Drake ship. I just love how they let me land and kill their guy and then shot missiles as I flew away. Alright. There's Everest. Alright, we'll do a quick repair. There's a raft. And a Rick P1. And somebody's still doing the refueling gameplay loop after it got nerfed. Or no, different guy. Where are you flying, Alpha? Ah, an Asgard. The most mid ship in the game. Man, the pads are busy. I think we're just gonna get a hangar. Looks like we're on the other side. While we're here, let's get some ammo. Since we're getting ground bounties. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, dude. How's it going, 9Ball? Good to see you again, my man. Yeah, I don't know. C1 is definitely in contention for most midship. I think all of the like non-dedicated cargo haulers are in a weird place because much like combat, they kind of have made cargo a numbers game, which of course cargo always is, but it's like they haven't really done a lot to flesh out the high value, low quantity stuff. Where you would want a ship like an Asgard or like a C1, right? Where it's like something that like 32 SU is perfect for, but like you need the performance that that ship offers over, say, a raft, over a Hull A, over a C2, right? So like those ships also just don't fly good enough, right? I think like the Millennium Falcon-esque sized ships, you know, the Cutlass, the MSR, the C1, you know, the Freelancer, they should be flying substantially better than they are right now. They should still be basically big fighters to give them a little bit of value. Like the Shiv. The Shiv is like the perfect mid-sized ship to me. How have you been, 9Ball? So right now I am poopy bad pilot Cal because I have just changed my my way of flying after training for years and years and years because I've been recommended to by many trainers. Now at this point I need to stop pretending I know better than them. So we're on roll pedals. That was my throttle in the past, and so this used to be my roll was left hand twist, and now that is throttle. So I'm very much still learning it. Bro, are you like... You can't just kneel in front of another man like that. Yeah, the bounties are still broken. We're not getting the new bounty missions. So we're going back to Gillies, I think. We're also doing missions trying to earn money so I can pay Sil for his mining work. I need like another like 12 million minimum. No! You fool. You're putting in effort. And you paid me market rate for my favors, man. Yeah. So he's not making me anything yet. He was mining me the stuff to make the crafted M cannons. And I wanted to do full M cannons on my Arrow, Gladius, and one Basher. Which was a lot of crafted material. Like just the Dolovine alone was going to be 8 million. But bro, I can't keep abusing the content creator / friend thing. You paid me market value for my favors, man. I can't not pay you. That's not how this works. I just think, I mean, if you don't have the Agri, if you don't have the Agri, that's one thing, right? Because I'm pretty sure we're still going to lose all our minables going into 410, and then after then we should be fine, right?
Hostiles inbound. Light 'em up.
There they are. I wish the AI would turn on and give me a fight. Genuinely hauling might be more enjoyable than this. Alright, at least the big guy turned on, so... Alright, here we go. Need this front shade face down. And let's not get hit by him. So keep pressure on it here, even as we go for our own regen. Okay, alright, it's down. So, now we need to kill one of these turrets. And it's probably want to go to the top one. That's where he wants to do in one turn right now. But right here, like I said, this is where my throttle control is really bad right now. Whereas before, I could very easily slot in over him. This is what throttle control is used for: is keeping and holding position, right? And you got the front shield back because shields suck. All right, here we go. We got down. We almost crashed into him because of my terrible throttle control. So both my rolls and my throttle control are now much worse than before until I learned this new system. And it's gonna be about 3 weeks of this, guys. That's what Google says. Oh man, come on. But I still think it's worth going for this strat because this is basically the way you turn off AI. Okay, we got one. Alright, so now we don't need to be in precision mode. We can just sit here. And we can finish the job. Oh, desync! Jesus Christ. Chris Roberts uses his secret move, desync. Stop bullying my constellation. The shields came back, lovely. Fucking hell. I'll kill both of them so I don't have to worry about it.
Another lesson learned.
I tried to enjoy Gillies and the Wolf, but the desync is insane. Now did I just blast them with an MA to make it be faster? Yeah. I'm a little logged on if you want the PvP me for practice. I'm at least more active than the NPCs. Otherwise, I'm going to do PvP stations, and that's good money. I'll do both if you want. But I think you might win right now, especially if you're flying your M80, bud. Because I don't really want to fly the counter. I kind of want to fly my my Arrow right now. But I'm definitely quite bad right now. Like I said, we're on day 2 of swapping my entire control scheme, basically. Like, I wouldn't dare low fly right now. The QV station might be fun. Because that would also give me some time for me to give it a break. I need to not just run purely the flight stuff. I need to give it time for my brain to make new pathways and stuff. Hell yeah, dude. We can, if you're okay with that, Econ, we can get 9-ball in here too, and we can do some QVs.
Welcome to the training site. Get settled, and I'll let everyone know this. Hostile spotted. Give him what you got.
What is throttle control? Who knows? Yeah, breaking this some FPS would probably be good for me. Like, Sony was even recommending, like, hey, dude, you know, you're gonna be really bad for a long time. So, like, if you care about your ego and people like, like your worth on stream, like, play under an ult and don't don't stream for a bit. I'm like, nah, man, it's okay. I'm okay with knowing that I suck.
All targets. Catch your breath. The next one is on its way.
What is the Firebird? Okay. It looks bigger because this thing is a huge ass pancake here. Such is the fate of all Firebirds. Here I decree. Remember, chat, Firebirds are kill on sight. It's your moral duty. I don't care if he's doing PvE bounties or a box mission or sitting outside a station. Firebirds must die. If you're gonna missile boat, at least be honorable and do a Talon Strike. Holy mother of desync. Hell, if anyone you know in Org ever flies a Firebird, just team kill them. Man, if the center of this easy, though, I'm not sure how good that QV station is going to be, but yeah, you know what? We're playing the feud, right? Oh, almost crashed. Went in the middle of inducing that one.
That's gonna put a big check mark in the done column. You showed a lot of solid skills out there today, rookie. Can't wait to see how you do with it.
It's our time, guys. Pink Vulture, Dead Belt Swarm. Cal is too weak to defend themselves. Wait till Cal learned that he used to fly the Firebird. Hey, used to is the operative keyword there. Everyone can grow, everyone can learn, but the Firebird is a sin. It's going okay, Eagle. We are relearning how to fly. We've been doing a lot of flight training with now roll-on pedals. When I was used to fly with a roll-on stick, so a lot of muscle memory to overcome. Lots of new mental pathways to create. We're about to probably do some QV missions though, because it's important when you're trying to overcome muscle memory to not just overdo it and just slam your head into it, right? You need to give your brain time to do stuff. So we're gonna do some FPS in a bit here.
Hostiles inbound. Line them up.
Oh great, I've got a false pit. I was like, when did I turn on lag pit? Right now, I'm very, very bad at the game, and probably will be for about 3 weeks until I switch over. Where are you at? Ooh, let's not crash.
Nicely done.
First splash.
Take a well-deserved rest and let me know when you're ready for the next lesson.
Should we get the hub tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry about that hub thing, add-on. My Moza gear didn't require it. So I was a little caught off guard by that, though I think I did see that for like the mainline pedals that needed that. I guess it makes sense because they're just gonna have that like phone cable connector to go into the steering column. That's on me. I just feel about to relearn the fly too. Just got VQ guys. Hell yeah, man! It'll be worth it for both of us, I think. All right, we're going next. Part of me wants to pull out my my Ironclad for this. If the springs don't work, then the clutch pedal is the way to go, because that is literally just a second throttle pedal. But I'm hoping the springs work. The Omni throttle is fine. I think it's a bit of a gimmick, but it's not bad. You won't hurt yourself flying with an Omni throttle, but the Omni throttle encourages most people to actually have a pretty bad control scheme, which is where you're still doing this as your throttle. Right now, though, for what I'm doing, now that I'm on roll pedals, right? An Omni throttle probably wouldn't be that bad for me now, when I think about it. So I've always preferred two vertical sticks just for comfort and for how I would fly, right? But right now my throttle is on twist. So what I would do if I had the Omni is I would keep it on twist, and it would be like a motorcycle throttle, right? I would never put it on Y, because my Y is my strafe up, strafe down, which is more important than throttle. So it's all about putting your most important axes on the highest fidelity axis you have, which means it has the most throw. That means you have the most accuracy, right? So for example, twist is a very low fidelity axis. There's not a lot of throw here. X is a very high fidelity axis. There's a lot of throw there, right? That's what the fidelity has nothing to do with the quality of the sensor. It has everything to do with the just how much movement you actually have, usable movement you have with the axes. Meeting at Alpha Station. All right, no worries. I'm just grabbing the ironclad to fly out there. Man, I hate these hangars. The ones in Microtech are going to be so much nicer. Alright, that should be good enough. Stream is breaking up a bit. Okay. Interesting. Let's see why. Oh yeah, my network speed just dropped to poo. And I guess I should probably wear some heavier armor, huh? We're gonna be doing this. Interesting that this flight suit takes a core and a backpack. I don't know if it's worth it though, if I'm being real with you. I think medium armor should get me good enough there. We'll do that paid set because why the hell not? It looks weird as fuck, but I got it for the skin. And then where did my PASC go? Should be like near the back. There it is. Alright, and then ammo. There we go. And utility. Hey, Rydell, good to see you. How's it going, my man? Yeah, I'll probably wait till I'm closer. It's a bad time to switch to DDR5. Dude, trust me. I was eyeing another 32 gigs to go up to 64, but you need to buy a match kit. Alright, here's our spawn. Yep, we do have that, which we'll have to deal with. I hope the big tractor beam can move it. Because that is a old bricked, an old, very bricked arrow. Yep, I can. All right, cool. Then we'll land a new arrow in here, and we'll head that way. Yeet. And we should have had a loot box somewhere on here too. Maybe I pulled it in. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Although honestly, maybe that's not the worst thing ever. I know you probably hate to hear that, but just with how buggy and broken the game is these days. Maybe a wallet-sponsored vacation isn't the worst thing, right? I switched to Linux instead to get better RAM performance because Windows just natively was using 12 gigs of my RAM. Linux uses 2 gigs of my RAM, so we're actually playing on Linux right now. But I am relearning how to fly, basically. Man, this is... going to be a bit of a brain fuck here. What am I stuck on? There we go. Yep, roll-on pedals, as well as a lot of setting changes to my ESP and stuff. Alright. Alright, boys, I'm on my way. But we'll be able to respawn on the Ironclad and use it for loot. Been a hot minute, so I took this girl out. Dude, that almost kicked me out of my server. I almost hit yes on that. I had to think on that one. That would have been a loss of the Ironclad. Away we go. Let me fix my chair here. There she is. Alrighty. On my way, guys. I'll be there soon. I still think the Ironclad is one of the best feeling big ships in the game. Like, as a carrier, even though it is arguably worse than the Polaris, right? It feels better to use than the Polaris because it feels like there's less wasted space, right? Like, you're a flying box, but you don't have all these fucking crew rooms or something. You do, but like you don't ever see them. You don't ever do them. Things, but oh, strong, massive, intense disagree, Rydell. Nah, dude, that command module is a tumor on this thing. Nah, give me my flight deck, my operations deck, any day. Granted, it basically does require head tracking, and even then, it sucks as a view, but you're a barge. You're not you're not a combat platform, even though the assault technically is. The other one, 12 miles into an exit, it's operationally good, and like, it just has the vibe of the carrier much better than the Polaris does. The Idris has a cool flight deck. It does. Like, that flight portion of the Idris is so Battlestar Galactica coded that I kind of have to love it. But the rest of the Idris on top sucks ass. Like, the only other part of the Idris I like is the stairways up to the bridge. I really hate just traversing that shit. That being said, Rydell, you like what you like. If you like the command module, that's entirely up to you. Yeah. No, I hate the command module. I hate everything about it. It is not just because it was buggy. I don't like the off-center view. I don't like the you have to go to the second seat to get into the tractor beam. I don't like how it lands and it uses the ladder. I just don't like it. I don't think I think the command module is relatively poorly designed as a asset. Granted, the command module did give us tech for ship-to-ship docking, which should be used by ships like the Legionnaire and stuff to board other ships, so I appreciate it for that, but I hope that they never make it so I have to fly with one ever again, because I don't like them. Cool, your slow, fragile, undergunned escape pod. I don't know, I think it's a flawed concept. It's from back in when the game knew a lot less of what it was going to be like. Oh, absolutely, my man. Absolutely. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. I'm just saying it would dramatically reduce my enjoyment of the ship if I had to fly it with the command module. I also just think the traversal is just better getting in and out of the ship from the opposite deck. Like, this actually feels like an operations deck, like where you would crew and run this big ship, and you have all your crew in here, and you have your three main gunners, right? The command module being so vestigial doesn't really feel like it's fit to actually operate a ship of this size. And then you have to use shipbound radio to talk to the guy next to you, right? I don't know. Once again, though, like, we all know I'm strong in my opinions, but there's nothing saying you can't enjoy it. Sort of like how, you know, I have a very strong opinion that decoupled mode, coupled mode should probably just be removed from the game, but that's also, like, not something I'm, like, genuinely, like, lobbying for. I just think it makes the average PU pilot way worse than if they were forced to just control their energy. I have lots of opinions, and some of them may even be correct, but many of them are wrong, and that's okay, because I'm a human being. Are you guys back in my same server? Why did I get that mission share?
This is Deacon Tobin with Intersect. I'll be running ops on this mission. I'm sure you read the brief, but I find it helps our operatives to have a quick review before stepping off. The Navy has tasked us with chasing down a group of black marketeers who've been profiteering off illegally traded Vandal items. If you keep up with the news, these are the same folks who supplied ASD's infamous Onyx facilities. Your assignment is to infiltrate a potential storage site and gather as much intel as possible.
You shared it with me.
Once and for all.
I'm sorry, I didn't know there was a no taking the mission.
Tobin out.
I made it work. Weird that it gave me a marker. Yeah, well. Should have warned me then. And before you say why aren't you in the Discord, I don't like being in the Discord until I'm actually with people. Because when I'm in the Discord, I stop talking to the stream. It's not a you guys thing, it's a me thing. I'll get a little closer, I guess, or I'll pull it here. I actually wonder then if we could, like, do it on the different servers. Or if they would just break. one of my favorite missions I've run so many times. I'm glad you like it, man. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, what's up, Sil? I mean, if your mind Dolavine will survive the will survive, then we don't need to rush a whole lot, right? Unless you already have the Agritium. Alright, should be on your server now. That's an oof. That's a big oof. Okay, well then no worries, bud. I wouldn't rush. Who knows, maybe I'll actually do it myself or something then. Not saying I want to, God. But I appreciate all the effort you put in. I really hope it's not gone, but if it is, let's not overstress. So, are you guys already at the mission site or something? That definitely looks like you're already at the mission site. This is why you should have waited for me. No, I'm joking. You don't need to do any of that. Alright, time to join Discord. But guys, I warn you also, my Discord is broken, so you're going to hear all my game audio. It's not really Discord, it's more my, There we go. Hello. Let's do that. Well, I assume you guys have already cleared the Vandul. Gotcha. Alright, well, no worries, so. Sure. Yep, got it.
Deacon Tobin here again. Intersect appreciates your help, but we're hoping to get the latest intel on who the Shattered Blade are selling to. Head out to their storage site and upload the decrypted data package you find. Don't be surprised if the Vanduul's still interested in them too.
Yeah, that is rough still. Losing an entire persistent hangar. It's not persistent. Okay.
Good. You made it. Go ahead and neutralize the Vanduul and Shattered Blade, and acquire their data packets and the decryption key.
Sure. Okay. Heard that fly by. Alrighty. What are you flying, Nine Ball? I don't know. Percy? Alright, I'm out. Do you want to set your respawn, guys? On the... Okay. Leave. Alright, so clearing them out. The tanky is all hell though. Alright, well, just Stingers left. Oh great, when they blow up, they damage you. I love that feature, Chris Roberts. Alright. Here we go. Izzy's AI are reactive. one more ship. Assuming the roll of pedals, additional challenge. Engage in precision mode and dogfights for increased heart rate. No, I hate precision mode. I only ever use it when I need to focus something, and I would much rather have sub-targeting. Gets rid of all my situational awareness. Yeah. Alright, that's all the ships down. Want me to search? Oh, I guess we don't need to search the derelicts unless we're looking for components, so screw it. I'm coming down to you. Yeah, no, I'm good. They don't spawn the good stuff until they're in that warehouse, right? Even then, that's bugs. Damn. Is the top open on the Ironclad? Come on, Eric. God. My brain is not good for this. Yeah. And can't rearm it, repair it here? That's okay. Yeah, I'll take a boom tube if you don't mind. You know, shooting knife fights hook your brain up. Eventually, definitely, but I think even right now, I'm way too baby for that. Few days. Give me a few days. All right. Is this your ship icon, or is this somebody else's Cuddy Red? Can you steal, like, the Medigel out of it? Oh, darn. Lame. Nah, I'm all good. So, are we waiting for 9-ball, or are we going in? I don't, but you can put it in the armory up top. I usually do have one on there, but I think I took it off to like unloot it one time and never put it back on. All right. Dead player here. Dead player.
I got you covered. Let's go. Today just got interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Move on. I won't last long here. Move in position.
That's a problem. You coming, Ekon? I got killed. No worries. No rush. That's just Linux, yeah. Yeah, so on the next, the audio cuts out usually whenever there's like a loud peak. So I usually play music over it, but right now with the audio, I don't have music playing. All right. Thank you. Sounds good. And these guys don't have any meds. Okay.
Let's go. Got trouble. Oh shit, man down. Here we go. I'll cover you. They got me. They really got me. Go ahead.
Okay, let me find some meds and then we'll get you up, because in my hurry to get over here, I didn't bring any medical. Like, not even a med gun. Yep.
Damn it, that hurts. Yes, we're fine. Shit. We're down one.
This is why we have a terrapin, though.
Laying down covering fire. Bring it.
Why did none of these guys have medical?
Solomon's the tussle. I've got you covered.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I've got you covered.
Someone just got blasted.
Today just got interest.
He has that fucking pulverizer, man.
Did you see that? I killed one.
Yep. I'll just respawn at the Terrapin. Oh, looks like more vandals spawned. Does the Stinger have enough fucking armor pen to even hurt the Ironclad and the Percy? Alright, I'm back up. Turn the music back on. Alright. Alright, I'm back in. Okay, let me try to come over to y'all. Alright. Look, if there's often there's loot boxes and med pens, yeah. I'm surprised there wasn't any sort of native red boxes. Aside from in that. Well, yeah. I think I was crazy and thought there was more just scattered around. Oh, alright. The gun? Did the gun despawn? Jesus Christ. Thank you, Star Citizen, for despawning all the guns. So go with 9 ball.
We're under attack!
Dead player right there again. Out.
The hell with it! Here we go!
Jesus, that's messing with my sound. What? Do I not have hit markers? I have a helmet. Tetsudo?
Cutters, look lively!
No. I put on armor for this. That's why I didn't have any heals.
Here we go! Go, I got your back! I got you covered! I got you covered! Go, I got your back!
Ah, there we go. I'm seeing dates, credits, transfer codes. This
I
is
grabbed
good.
it.
We're gonna need more. According to this, there should be additional encrypted data packets around your site. Your new objective will be to gather all the data along with a decryption key. Guess they made the one-time use for security, but I imagine another high-ranking member of the organization should be carrying one. You are authorized to use lethal force to secure the data and the decryption key. So, roll out and search the rest of this facility, along with the ship and the neighboring base.
What was that?
trying to decrypt them at the terminal and get them uploaded to the Intersect servers.
Yep. So do you want me to put it in? Alrighty. This is 1 of 5. Not too shabby. I mean, if you don't want it, but like... Citizen Cal charity case. I like it. Alright. I do need to pay still. That is true. Alright. Sorry, I was distracted with ADHD on one of the armor sets I wanted. I'm on my way. Appreciate it. In before the Ironclad soft death. noise. All right. Oh no, we're fine. Well, do we have another one? Got it? Sure. Yeah.
This is Deacon Tobin with Intersect. I'll be running off on this mission. I'm sure you folks from our participants to have a quick review before stepping off. The Navy has tasked us with chasing down a group of black marketeers who have been profiteering off illegally traded Vandal items. If you keep up with the news, these are the same folks who supplied ASD's infamous Onyx facilities. Your assignment is to infiltrate a potential storage site and gather as much intel as possible to shut down the group's activities once and for all. I'll be in touch once you hit the...
Yeah, no worries. Alrighty. All right. Well, that didn't work out. Weird. Okay, it's alright. It's my fault probably for being a little too eager. I'm all good. Yeah. I already have them opened. I guess it closed again when we have to jump. It's okay. I think I just went too quick. I'm gonna get out from under this fucking thing. Oh my god. My brain is not working right now. I almost just crashed. Yeah, no, it kind of requires head tracking. Even then, it's still a solid D or F tier cockpit, but it's better than the freaking command module. Because you don't have all the command module bugs. I hope they never make it required. Yeah. I unironically might just melt it and then just use the Polaris if that's what they do. I just hate that command module. Oh yeah. No, the lib I'm waiting for with bated breath.
Good kill. Don't like to go down easy.
Oh, I didn't even know you were in. Come in.
That little hostile down.
This should be fine, but I'll come deal with him anyways. It looks like he crashed into the asteroid and died. Yeah. These goddamn stingers that take 10 years to kill. Yeah. For this transition, I told myself I'd fly exactly one ship and just try to maximize it. Up? Like, above your ship? This way? Alright, I'll bring him closer. Yeah. Sure, no worries. Come on, buddy, give it up here. Yeah, it's because there's a whole station directly above you. Your PDCs are fucking him up. His armor's been stripped off.
Nice work taking out that Vandal.
Alright, landing.
Damn, you're pretty good at killing Bill. Really saved our ass. To show our love, why don't you come land, and the people you saved can give you a proper thanks.
I think you should play along for now. There's a fair chance that they're either one of the Black Marketeers we're after, or at least know something about their operations. Just be ready in case they try anything.
Yeah. Alright. I think that should have started the mission. Do I need NDBs? I wouldn't say no to NDBs, but I don't need size 3 ones. I need size 2s or size 1s. How's it going, Cal? Just saying how cool the Andre looks with the command module. Nah. I'm doing okay, Gortz. Changed up my control scheme and kind of relearning how to play the game. Because there's a better way to do it that I was stubbornly refusing to do until I faced the facts. I mean, I knew it was better. I just was hoping I could skill the gap.
Sorry, killer. Nothing personal. But you ain't leaving this place alive.
God, my audio. Yeah, FPS is really rough on the audio bug. Let's see here. The multi-tool. Ooh. Okay.
I've got you covered. Today just got in.
Should put this fucking tractor beam back on the ironclad.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm dead.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I just don't like the FPS in this game. It's so bad. I'll just respawn, I think. I gotta put away the tractor beam. It's just, yeah. There's a reason I fly ships. The FPS is garbage. It's so unfun. Nope. Yep. But ships are infinitely better than the Zinky FPS, dude. The shoot you around corners and through boxes and stuff FPS, that forces you to wear heavy armor or constantly heal because you can't actually avoid being shot. Sure, but it's still garbage compared to any other shooter in the market.
That's one more data packet. Shouldn't be too many more left for you to find.
Like, it's serviceable, but just, man, dude, is it frustrating. Alright, this is over on the, well, I guess I'm going in with Ekon then. Not that he needs any help, but... Not that I'm much help at all, but... That's just where I am. How many size 2s? 6 would be great. Cool, I can't cycle the airlock. Is it even real? Maybe I can fly through it. Ah, that's why it's not real. Okay. Exist or anything. Do you want me to pick up the intel, or do you want to? Yeah. Nothing good in that box.
Okay, grabbing the data now. Oh, not getting much. Most of it's encrypted. For what little I can see, there should be a way to unscramble it nearby. See if you can locate a terminal to help unlock this data.
That's okay. Sure. But that's down there and we're up here, so we gotta take this one first. Unless you want me to EVA down there, which I'll see you in 45 minutes then. I believe you. Honestly, I could take the buck. I don't need to keep the buck in here. Yeah. So let me go yeet the buck over there really quick. Well, damn. Oh, this thing I think is totally bricked. I don't think I used my buck since then, but I guess I had. Well, I will yeet it out of the ship. No, I gotta go back and grab my gun. You can move us. It's okay. Lovely. Yeah, we can do that. That'll work. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the buck is too heavy for the tractor beam. SRV? SRV? No, no, sorry, I didn't hear you. What were you saying? You turn off the auto aim. Right, Alt, G. Thank you. I don't have the names. Yeah, yeah. Higher, higher.
Search the body of the ambush leader. Maybe we can find out what they're doing here.
Why is it like bursting my 84 Bs? Never seen that before. That's weird. I guess my burst fire minigun. It does look cool, but it's a oh, he's going. Wow. Imagine this thing with 4 fucking C788s on it. An entire Guardian MX in the bottom. Oh, they're size 5s? Oh, darn. I thought they're size 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah? No explosion, though. He's going high. Man, I gotta get his shields down or else he rejects it.
Okay, grabbing the data now. Not getting much. Most of it's encrypted. What little I can see, there should be a way to unscramble it nearby. See if you can locate a terminal to help unlock this data.
I think that's most of them. He's behind the superstructure now. It is, yeah, it's really weird. Whoa. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yep, alright. It depends on what it looks like and how big it is. If it has the med bed I need. Then probably. Then yeah. If it's a Centurion and it's a tier 2 med bed, then yeah, that's just an objectively better use of space. Right? Yeah. By the way, chat, I'm aware that yes, I'm doing these missions in unoptimal armor and unoptimal weapons, and that's why I'm not having a good time. I just, in general, don't like the FPS in Star Citizen. Why I fly. But yeah, I get that I'm using a bad gun with bad armor. I'm aware. Not really. I know. I like the Ripper for its aesthetics. Holy shit.
Moving up. Guess we're fine. Friendly down.
Yeah, I love the Ripper.
Moving up.
I also just love his aesthetic. It's just a fucking like power tool that's been turned into a gun. I want to use this exact Ripper that I found. That's the skin. That's the gray one. And I want to build like a Basher flight suit. That's like the fucking like ready up stuff. With the cracked and duct taped helmet and things, and then this on the back, right? I want to LARP as a trash man in his trash fighter. Yeah.
What's on now? We lost one. Just got blasted. Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay, I have enough to assemble all 6 without 7% damage increase. No, dude, that's still sick, dude. Because getting NDBs at all is hard. I can come swing by and pick them up from wherever you crafted them after this.
They got your cousin.
Get your cousin. Star Citizen must have a terrible inbreeding problem.
Okay, grabbing the data now.
How do you get a lot of cousins?
Not getting much. Most of it's encrypted. All little I can see, there should be a little scrambling nearby. See if you
Begin as a Gort, this Crusader Kings playthrough, how you get a lot of cousins.
Advancing.
I'll take two size ones.
We got trouble. Here we go. Let's go. Got a problem. Go ahead. Oh, it's about to pop off. Push it.
Jesus, let me crouch. No, we're still working on it. Oh yeah, we did get that.
Dodge all you want. This ends with you dead. Stay down for this. We're getting hit. Live here with your name on it. Where the hell are they? Today just got interest. Got a problem. I'm wounded. Lost one.
Oh nice, Randlewski. Sick. I figured you'd be in Orison.
Got a problem. I'll keep them occupied.
There he goes. Oh wait, shit. Not that.
Advancing. Charge. Try not to get shot in anything valuable.
Just to hear some bad guys alive, so.
Charge. Advancing.
That's it. All the data decrypted and uploaded to the Intersect servers. This has been a huge help. I've only started to process everything, but I can see that this group calls themselves the Shattered Blade. Seems they've been operating since the Battle of Vega. Started out scavenging Vandal wrecks, but graduated to going out and hunting down the bastards. Got a detailed list of contact suppliers. I forwarded a copy off to our analysts who are digging through all of it as we speak. Once we have something concrete, I'll be back in touch with next steps. Now go rest up, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I need my arrow back. The 400i looks like if you were to describe a sailboat to AI, what it would make. Yeah, it used to go faster in the old flight model. No, honestly. Both it and the MSR got absolutely gutted by master modes. Those things used to be fucking so fast. It did, yeah. I've been wanting to try a Carrack again. Alright, I'm coming back over in my arrow. Oh. You want to open up the top? It is open. Ooh, I almost just fucking crashed. Ooh. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I thought it was closed when I approached. I'm on board. Still can't do rearm with the Terrapin there. Darn. Yeah, definitely gonna move the Terrapin out. Sure, yeah. We're gonna need to load up a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna need to figure out how to fucking get the Oh, you know what? That's smarter. Yeah, let's just unload the Ironclad instead of loading the gear up onto it. I can take it later, but the patch probably will come tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. You all know me. I'm definitely a guy who uses blueprints frequently. Can I? With my current skill. Honestly, the trench run was always my for that mission. You need a racer for that. You don't need a combat pilot. Very different skill set. Yeah. The Redeemer is actually better than the Paladin right now. Yeah. Size 4s, which are currently the meta, with the PHB Flight Blade, it turns like the Guardian MX. Well, yeah, but you know, the pilot has guns too. It's a pretty compelling group play ship. It can be quite hard to deal with. Well, sure, yeah. If you have that right. I mean, that and basically they just control the whole fight. All right. That's true. All right, we're almost there. Still, are you on our server? before I just ram us full speed into fucking Delamar and just annihilate us. Well, we have a ship to unload, so Nekon doesn't have to wait for me. Sure, if we can. I want to ship this thing empty, but I think that's going to be slightly problematic. Sure, but the Buccaneer is bricked. I would... Look, if we can get out, we can get out. But we might have a fiery explosion. Is that how it works? I thought that just cancels one out. I was always told don't cross the beams. And also, don't cross the streams, but that's a different conversation. Just, yeah. Alright, not my best landing ever, but we're here. Well, obviously they didn't like the stream. There wasn't enough pink vulture killing. I think so. Tube surgery. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yes. And share that ship once it hits the verse, we'll grind for it. Yeah, no, it's a great ship. Absolutely love using it as a mobile base, as a mobile home. I don't really want cargo. I want this purely as a carrier, and it's awesome. Just it probably will be a lot better once we have the new medical vehicle. Am I bugged? That's fucking wild. You think they're gonna have ship-bound crafting working. Yeah. Didn't they say that they aren't going to be releasing things that don't have gameplay? Well, I mean, look, we know crafting isn't gameplay, but in fact, the only valid gameplay here is, you know, shooting pink vultures, but that's besides the point. We all know that. And that's why you're alive. Guys, this meme has gone on so long, I have to honor it. If you ever show up in one, I'm gonna have to kill you. Star Kid and Perseus. Yeah, that'll be the reward for Ship Showdown this year, is just fucking Star Kit and everything. Oh yeah, it just had 0% chance of winning. I don't know why anyone thought it would. Yeah. Like the Perseus is a... Oh yeah. But the Perseus is just one of the best designed multi-crew, actually the only good designed multi-crew ship in the game. And okay, here's my counterpoint. You can do everything you can do in the Reclaimer solo or with a group. Group just makes it faster. The Perseus, you cannot run and do the same things you can do with the crewed Perseus with a solo Perseus. Sure, but my whole argument on a well-designed multi-crew ship is that you actually gain utility with with crewing it, and crewing it is also dramatically fun, whereas on most ships it's not. Like, once again, you bring a Connie or a Corsair or most other ships with a turret. You say, hey, so somebody want to come turret gun for me in this mission? Nobody's gonna say yes. You say that same thing with a Perseus, you're gonna get everyone wanting to get in that bad boy. Hell, I like gunning in a Perseus, and I'm a fucking light fighter snob. They just made it good and fun, and you're the hero of the ship when you're the turret gunner. I don't think well, the Perseus is good in PvP. I don't think I don't think the Ironclad is on the same level for multi-crew. Like I said, I really am right now of the opinion that we have one genuinely well-designed multi-crew ship, and that's the Perseus. Yeah, let's do it. The Hurricane is and the Scorpius are good, but like calling them multi-crew is kind of a stretch. They're a duo fighter, right? It's like, okay, is it technically multi-crew? Sure, I guess, but like when you think multi-crew, you don't think a fighter in one dedicated second seat that doesn't have an interior, right? Like, yeah. I can't pick these up. Interesting. Can you come pick up one of these boom tubes? I just put away the... I just don't have a prompt. Cool, I have ornaments. Thank you, Star Citizen, for taking these very rare weapons and stealing them from me. Yeah, we can try that. Sure, but they're common in that mission. Yeah, we tried that, so. Alright, we're just gonna store it and bring it back up and see if that fixed it. Yeah, Shadow. So that cargo was all rearm and repair supplies for my carrier stuff. But yeah, no, loading cargo by hand is a chore. Like, I'd be okay with even paying a substantial amount of money for auto loading in other stations or like stuff. It's just not what I enjoy, but it does, and that's a genuine argument for playing with a friend. But I think, and I know not everyone likes Salty Mike, but he did like make like a comment that I kind of agreed with. Like, you go and look at the Freelancer Max like trailer where it shows them like hauling cargo, and then he gets to the spot and he goes and has a cup of coffee while you watch like the dock crew unload his ship. Yeah, we're the dock crew right now. We can't be the captain watching them unload it for us, right? And like I said, like I'd be okay spending a decent amount of money to get that experience and just not have to deal with it, because I don't personally enjoy moving cargo. But some people do, like Deadawake does, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying remove it. Just it would be nice if there was a option that we paid for because we aren't using multi-crew and we aren't, you know, engaging with the other mechanic. Okay. Yeah, missions, and just so that way I can be a cargo hauler, not a cargo loader. Especially if they made flying with a heavy loaded ship more interesting, especially in like Atmo. Yeah. Yep. There was a game that was like, that was the entire premise, is really high difficult landing of a ship on like a high G planet, and that was like the whole game. It was made in like one of these game bashes, and man, I'm thinking like, man, dude, like in like a Caterpillar or an Ironclad, this is just a flying brick. That'd be really fun. It actually required like a really skilled helmsman to actually get it down without crashing it. But of course, the game's too casual for that, and the average enjoyer, like the average player, wouldn't like that. I'm just a flight nerd. Yeah. I agree. I in general want more difficult flight, but I know that's not a popular opinion. But yeah. And nope, they're still stuck. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm not seeing you on it, which is interesting. There we go. Yeah, mass succeeded. Well, there's another option. And that is, we just fucking ram this bitch so we can get the terrapin out. Yeah. It won't get rid of the, it won't get rid of the ship and the internal. patch room. You know, that is a good point still. That is a good point with control surfaces and stuff. That it might not be as hardcore as I'm thinking, but we might get closer to that. And that is a good point that I forgot about and I wasn't thinking about. But yeah, it would be cool if there was like super like crazy planets that required unique flight. Yeah, that thing was very nudged in there. No, yeah, yeah. So you have to go up and then raise the landing gear. Yeah. It's because we're on the. It's because the landing gear is on the turret. Here, let me try. I got her in there. I can get her out. Hey, Black Sheep. I believe you. I believe you. Oh yeah, no, it might have been nudged by something else then. Well, also this has been stored and pulled up and hit by a lot of other things multiple times. I actually even had it deeper in there, believe it or not. I had it with the rear fucking fin behind the fucking strut into that hallway. But right now it's not acting like it used to. Oh, huh, got it. I paracycled it while it was high. So now, of course. Come on. There we go, we're free. Getting good kills? Not really. I just changed all my control schemes so I can barely fly right now. It'll take me a couple weeks to be back to where I was. But it'll be worth it. Alright, so now we just gotta figure out how to fucking undo, you know, get that. Alright, yeah. So maybe this is the terrapin, maybe the arrow. Have a good one. Don't tell me what to do. I'll die if I want to. Where did my arrow go? Oh, we probably got stored. No, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Hey, it's funny how just blowing up a few things means you can move it. So we're actually unloading our ironclad pre the patch either tomorrow or Thursday. We had some stuff in there that got bricked and some stuff that was very much wedged back in there, like the Terrapin Medical and stuff. And now she's empty. Yeah, we had this thing pretty loaded up. Lots of rearm, repair, resupply materials, things like that. But yeah. Syl, are you done crafting? But yeah, I swapped my my roll and my throttle. So this used to be roll, this is now throttle, and my pedals used to be throttle, then that's now roll. So it takes a lot of relearning, but I'm working at it. Like, I can fly, I just wouldn't dare PvP right now. And hopefully in the next couple days it'll keep getting better and better, and then you know, Google says it takes about 3 weeks to unlearn old muscle memory and get new stuff, so. But yeah. If Syl is still busy, maybe we'll do like a Battaglia mission or something. Yeah, let me go buy some Ripper ammo. I want to play War Dogs? Dude, same. Same. I've been having withdrawals. So we've... No, yeah, the closed beta is over. That game is so fucking good, and I want to learn... I want to just main the helis in that game. Yeah, no, the game is fucking fantastic. I would strongly recommend anybody who enjoys semi-tactical shooters, I'm not even saying armor level, just, you know, a slightly more hardcore shooter to give it a shot. And honestly, it has the level of base building autism that I think a lot of industrial Star Citizen players might like running logistics or something like that too. Doing more work on reading your ships? I appreciate that, yeah. Still says he is ready, so let's do a server swap and let's go over to him. I'm just gonna finish buying my stuff here. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I can store the ironclad from the menu, and the rest is fine.
Coming right up.
Don't tell me what to do. Well, yeah, but like it's not. It's like no money. Look, you have a point, But because of you guys' generosity, I'm at 6 mil now.
The capsule now approaching station. The capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarkation.
Alright, I'm sending the Ironclad down. I hope you're not on it. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm not seeing so online. Maybe I have the friend bug. Sure. Yeah. They're good, but not. They're good in a different way. They're basically now pocket units. They pen the Size 3 shield, they pen the Polaris, they pen the Idris, they pen the Perseus, right? They no longer explode, so they're no longer the amazing one-shot fighter killers that they used to be, because what would happen is the damage would splash onto the wings and onto the thrusters and apply the damage again. So one shot would do like 5 times damage. But they're still going to be good, they're just going to be more like a Deadbolt now. Much better. No, much better pen. Yeah, like I said, they're pocket units. But they're not the... Sure? I mean, it depends on how the HP stuff gets applied. That gets complicated. But yeah, no, you absolutely can. But it's not going to be like the... You hit a Hornet once and their entire ship shuts down, because that was because the Hornet had so many different things that damage would splash over. Can we add Solo to the party? Because we're gonna need it to go to his hangar. Hurricane Size 4, so gonna be C-78s? Honestly, yes. Just because they're so good at armor crackers. I think the nose gun of the Hurricane should be armor crackers. It's still gonna be a good gun. Yeah. Maybe for the fire rate. But remember, the Hurricane, you're playing for your size 3s. So being able to give them more valid targets, I think, is worth it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That thing flies so fucking awesome. Terrapin. I do like how the Terrapin looks. It's a shame it doesn't have more use. Is that the medical variant? It is. Okay, so at least this is the good one. Ah, damn. That's a lot. Thank you, my man. kind of funny how they stick out of the hanger. Well, I appreciate it. Heck yeah, thank you, Sil. I think let's just regroup next patch and work on the stuff. And maybe we'll do less, right? Because I wanted to kit out the Gladius, but if we're being real, the Gladius isn't a top tier fighter right now, so maybe I shouldn't do that. We'll get a more sane amount. I do still want an M Cannon Basher though, and an M Cannon Arrow. So still gonna give you a lot of money, but yeah. All right. Well, anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for playing Ekon. Thank you for all the stuff still. Do you want payment for this, or was that on the house? I'm okay paying you for it because those are hard to get. Let's get out of his hanger here before. On the house? Okay. Well, you treat me too well. I appreciate that. Anyways, that's me all for today. I'll be streaming again next time on Thursday. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. And peace.